Hey, you. I was wondering if you'd actually show up tonight. I know. I know we always meet on Thursdays, but after that text exchange earlier about the book, I wasn't sure if you were too annoyed with me to come. Okay. Annoyed is a strong word. Let's say passionately opposed to my literary opinions. Come on, sit down, right here across from me, like always. The library closed 20 minutes ago, but Mrs. Chen said we could stay as long as we lock up when we leave. It's so quiet in here at night, isn't it? Just us and all these books and this one little desk lamp. I love it like this, when it's just ours. So, did you finish the book? Or did you give up halfway through because you couldn't handle how right I was about the trope? Oh, you finished it, and you still think I'm wrong. Bold. Very bold. Okay. Let's do this properly then. Let's have the great trope debate we've been building up to all week. You've been sending me essays in text form, and I've been drafting counter-arguments in my head during work. So let's settle this once and for all. Enemies to lovers versus friends to lovers. Which one is the superior romance trope? And before you interrupt me, I know what you're going to say. You're going to talk about the tension, the sparks, the verbal sparring. Oh, Lily, the enemies to lovers dynamic is so electric. The banter, the way they challenge each other. Yeah, I know your arguments already, because you've been making them for 3 days straight. But here's the thing. Friends to lovers has something enemies to lovers will never have. Foundation. When two people are friends first, when they actually know each other, when they've seen each other at their worst and still chose to stay, that's real. That's not just sparks and sexual tension. That's depth. Enemies to lovers is fun, sure. It's exciting. It's got that thrill of the chase, the will they or won't they energy. But friends to lovers, that's the slow burn that actually burns. Because when you're friends with someone, truly friends, you see all of them. Not the polished version they show on a first date. Not the carefully curated personality they use to impress someone. You see them tired, stressed, silly, vulnerable, honest. And when you fall for someone after seeing all of that, that's when you know it's real. Oh, you're shaking your head. You don't agree. Okay, make your case then. I'm listening. See, this is what I love about our book club meetings. It's never just about the book. It's about this, the back and forth, the way we can argue about fictional characters for an hour and never get tired of it. All right, you're saying that friends to lovers is too safe, too predictable, that the emotional stakes aren't high enough because there's no real conflict. Interesting point. Wrong, but interesting. I'm kidding, kind of. But here's where I disagree. Friends to lovers has massive emotional stakes, maybe even higher than enemies to lovers. Because when you're enemies, you have nothing to lose. You already don't like each other. So if the romance doesn't work out, you just go back to hating each other. No big deal. But when you're friends, you risk everything. You risk the friendship, the comfort, the safety net of having this person in your life. If you confess your feelings and they don't feel the same way, you can't just go back to normal. The friendship changes forever. That's terrifying. That's real stakes. And that's why when someone finally takes that leap, when they finally admit they've been feeling more than friendship, it means something. It means they were willing to risk losing you entirely, just for the chance to be with you. And don't even get me started on the they were in love the whole time but didn't realize it aspect of friends to lovers. That moment when the character suddenly sees their best friend in a new light. When something shifts and they realize, oh no, I'm in love with them. That's magic. That's the good stuff. I'm getting too worked up about fictional tropes, aren't I? But that's what makes this fun, right? We can sit here in this empty library and debate made-up people falling in love, and somehow it feels important. Okay, your turn. Defend your precious enemies to lovers trope. Tell me why I'm wrong. Okay, so you're saying the banter is better. The chemistry is more intense. The character growth is more dramatic. I'll give you the banter. Enemies to lovers does have great banter, but chemistry? I don't know. I think there's something incredibly intimate about friends who suddenly realize there's been chemistry there all along. Like, imagine being so comfortable with someone that you can sit in silence with them, or finish each other's sentences, or know exactly what they need without them having to say it. And then one day, one random, ordinary day, you look at them and something clicks. And suddenly, all those comfortable moments, all those inside jokes, all those times you chose to spend time with them instead of anyone else, suddenly they all mean something more. That's not boring. That's not safe. That's realizing you've been building towards something without even knowing it. Okay. Maybe I'm biased. Maybe I just relate more to friends to lovers. I mean, in theory, as a concept, not in practice, obviously. You know what's funny? We've been doing this book club thing for, 6 months now? Every Thursday night, same library, same table, same arguments about whatever book we picked that week. And I don't think we've ever actually agreed on anything. You like the gritty, dark romances. I like the soft, hopeful ones. You think third act breakups are necessary for growth. I think they're just cruel. You defend enemies to lovers. I defend friends to lovers. We're a mess, aren't we? But I wouldn't trade these nights for anything. This is my favorite part of the week, honestly. Sitting here with you, arguing about books, getting way too invested in fictional relationships. Do you remember the first book we read together? That ridiculous paranormal romance with the vampire who ran a coffee shop? We both hated it, but we spent 2 hours laughing about how bad it was. And then somehow we just kept meeting, kept picking new books, kept showing up every Thursday. I think that's when I realized you were going to be important to me. Not just book club acquaintance, but actually important. Someone I looked forward to seeing. Someone whose opinions I cared about even when I disagreed with them. Someone who made me think and laugh and feel less alone. Which is maybe why I'm so defensive about friends to lovers. Because I think it's the most honest kind of love story. The kind where you don't fall for someone because they're mysterious, or because they challenge you, or because there's some electric spark. You fall for them because they're them, because you know them, because you've spent so much time together that they've become part of your life, part of your routine, part of what makes you feel like yourself. And then one day, you realize you don't want them to just be your friend anymore. Okay, I'm getting too personal. This is supposed to be about the book, not about whatever this is turning into. Let me ask you something. In the book, when the two main characters finally get together, after being friends for years, after dancing around their feelings, after almost losing each other, did you think it was earned? Did you believe it? Or did you think it was too easy, too convenient, too predictable? Because I I believed it completely. I believed that they'd been in love the whole time, even when they didn't know it, even when they were dating other people or pretending everything was fine. I believed that all those little moments, all those times they chose each other, all those inside jokes and comfortable silences, those were the foundation. Those were the proof. And when they finally kissed, when they finally admitted what had been true all along, it didn't feel sudden. It felt inevitable. Like, of course this was always where they were headed. Of course this was always the story. Do you think real life works like that? Do you think two people can be friends, really good friends, and then one day realize it was always something more? Or is that just a fantasy? Something that only works in books? Sorry, I'm being weird tonight, aren't I? I think I'm too in my head about this book. It's gotten under my skin somehow. Maybe because I see myself in it, more than I want to admit. Okay. Let me try to explain this without sounding completely ridiculous. You know how sometimes you read a book and it feels like the author somehow saw into your life? Like they took your exact situation and wrote it down? That's how I felt reading this one. The main character, the girl who's been friends with this guy for years, who knows him better than anyone, who's watched him date other people and pretended to be fine, who's been slowly, quietly, falling in love with him, but is too scared to say anything because what if she's wrong? What if he doesn't feel the same? What if she ruins everything? What if I ruin everything? Okay, yeah, I'm just going to say it, because apparently I've lost all sense of self-preservation tonight. I think the reason I defend friends to lovers so hard, the reason I believe in it so much, is because I'm living it. And I've been living it for months, maybe since the beginning. And I didn't even realize it until I read this stupid book and saw myself in every page. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you, and I have been for a while now, and I didn't know how to tell you, or if I should tell you, or if maybe I was imagining the way you look at me sometimes. But tonight, sitting here, arguing about tropes, about whether friends can fall in love, I realized I can't keep pretending this is just about books. I can't keep showing up every Thursday and acting like I'm only here for the literary debate. I'm here for you. I've been here for you this whole time. And maybe you don't feel the same way. Maybe I'm about to make the biggest mistake of my life by telling you this, but I'd rather take the risk. I'd rather know than spend another 6 months sitting across from you and pretending I only think of you as a friend. Because you're not just my friend. You're the person I think about first thing in the morning, the person I save funny stories for, the person whose opinion matters more than anyone else's. You're the person who makes me feel seen and heard and understood, even when we're arguing about something as silly as romance tropes. And I know this changes everything. I know I just made this awkward. I know we can't go back to the way things were. But I couldn't keep it in anymore. I needed you to know. So, yeah, that's my confession. Probably should have planned that better. Maybe workshopped it a little, made it less of a rambling mess. But it's out there now, and I can't take it back. And honestly, I don't want to. So what do you think? Am I completely insane, or have you maybe, possibly, been feeling the same way? Please say something. Okay, the silence is kind of killing me right now. I know I just dropped a lot on you, and I know you probably need time to process. But if you could just give me something, anything, even if it's just to let me down easy. Wait, are you smiling? Why are you smiling? Is this funny? Did I just make a complete fool of myself and now you're trying not to laugh? What do you mean you were waiting for me to say something first? What? What are you saying? You felt the same way this whole time. And you didn't say anything because you thought I only saw you as a friend. Oh my God, we're both idiots, aren't we? We've been doing this dance for months, both of us too scared to say anything. Both of us convinced the other person didn't feel the same. This is exactly like the book, isn't it? Which means I was right. Friends to lovers is the superior trope, because we just lived it. Okay, we can argue about that later. Right now, Can I come sit next to you instead of across from you? This table suddenly feels like it's a mile wide, and I want to be closer. Is that okay? Okay, I'm coming around. Hi. This is better, isn't it? Being on the same side of the table. I can actually see your eyes properly now, instead of just the top of your head when you're looking down at your book. You have really pretty eyes. Did I ever tell you that? Probably not, because that would have been too obvious, and I was trying so hard to play it cool. So, now what? We've both confessed. We've established that we're both hopelessly oblivious. We've proven that friends to lovers is objectively the best trope. Where do we go from here? I think in the book, this is where they kiss. Not that I'm saying we should kiss right now. I'm not trying to pressure you or assume anything. I'm just noting, for literary accuracy, that this would be the part where the emotional climax happens. Okay, I'm making this weird again, aren't I? Can I tell you something? I've thought about kissing you so many times. Every Thursday night when we say goodbye in the parking lot, every time you laugh at one of my terrible jokes, every time you lean in close to show me a passage in your book. I've wondered what it would be like to just close the distance, to stop pretending. And now I could actually do it if you wanted. Now there's nothing stopping us. So, can I kiss you? Come closer then. Yeah, just like that. I'm going to lean in now, and if you want to stop me, you can. But I really, really hope you don't. Here I come. Wow, that was better than I imagined. And I've imagined it a lot, so that's saying something. You taste like the coffee you had earlier, and happiness. If happiness has a taste. Okay, that was cheesy. I'm allowed to be cheesy right now. I just kissed you. I've earned the right to say ridiculous things. Can we do that again? I want to make sure I didn't imagine it, purely for scientific purposes. Come here. Yeah, definitely didn't imagine it. You're really good at that, by the way. Just thought you should know. I'm probably going to want to do that all the time now. I hope you're prepared for that. Like, all the time, annoyingly often, you're sick of me. I really like you. I know I already said I'm in love with you, but I also just really like you. I like the way you argue with me about books. I like the way you remember little details from conversations we had weeks ago. I like the way you always let me steal your coffee, even though you pretend to be annoyed about it. I like that you showed up tonight, even though you knew we were going to disagree about the book. I like that you're here, with me, in this quiet library, in this perfect moment. And I like that this isn't the end. This is just the beginning. We have so many more books to read together, so many more debates to have, so many more Thursday nights. Except now I get to hold your hand while we argue, and kiss you when you say something particularly smart, and sit on the same side of the table instead of across from each other. Actually, forget the table. We should get a couch. Do they have a couch section in this library? We could be those people, the couple who shares a blanket in the library, who reads books together with your head on my shoulder. Okay, maybe that's too much. Maybe we should take this one step at a time. But I'm excited about all of it, about getting to be your girlfriend, about getting to stop hiding how I feel, about getting to build something real with you. Is that okay? Is girlfriend okay? Or is that moving too fast? Okay, good, because I really like the sound of that. Your girlfriend. Lily, your girlfriend, who reads romance novels and believes in friends to lovers and is completely head over heels for you. We should probably leave soon, before Mrs. Chen comes back and finds us being disgustingly cute in the corner. Although, part of me wants to stay here all night, in this moment, where everything is new and perfect and nothing's complicated yet. But we have tomorrow, and the day after that, and every Thursday night from now on. And weekends. We should do something this weekend, like an actual date, not just book club. We could get dinner, or see a movie, or just walk around and talk. I don't care what we do, as long as I'm with you. Listen to me. I'm already planning our whole future, and we've been together for like 10 minutes. Sorry, I'll calm down. I'm just happy. Really, really happy. Okay, we should go. We should lock up and walk to the parking lot and say goodnight like we always do. Except this time it'll be different. This time I'll kiss you goodnight. And maybe we'll stand there way too long just talking because neither of us wants to leave. And then tomorrow I'll text you good morning. Not as your friend, but as your girlfriend. And you'll text back something cute, and we'll both be gross and sappy, and I can't wait. Come on, let's go. Give me your hand. Yeah, just like that. I'm never letting go. You know that, right? You're stuck with me now. No takebacks. We'll turn off the lights, lock the door, walk out into the parking lot, and everything will be different, but also the same. We'll still argue about books. We'll still meet every Thursday. We'll still be us. Just more. So much more. Are you ready? Me too, I think. Actually, I'm terrified, in the best way possible. But I'm ready. I'm so ready. Let's start our story, the right way this time. Together. Okay. Lights off. And we're walking. The parking lot is so quiet tonight. Just a few streetlights and us. This is where we usually say goodbye, where I get in my car and you get in yours, and we both drive home alone. But tonight, before you go, Good night. I'll text you when I get home. And then again when I wake up. And probably several times in between because I'm going to miss you the second you leave. You've created a monster. I hope you're happy. Drive safe, okay? And think about what you want to do this weekend. I'm flexible. I just want to spend time with you. Thank you, by the way, for tonight. For being brave enough to smile when I confessed. For kissing me back. For making me the happiest person in this parking lot. Which I know is a low bar because we're the only people in this parking lot, but still, I'm really glad it's you. Okay, I'm going now, before I talk myself into staying here all night. I'll see you tomorrow, right? Good. I'm holding you to that. Good night, my boyfriend. Yeah, I'm definitely going to say that every chance I get. You should prepare yourself. Okay. I'm leaving, for real this time. Sweet dreams. And if you dream about me, I wouldn't complain. I'll see you tomorrow, and we can start our next chapter. Because this story, our story, it's just beginning. And I think it's going to be my favorite one yet. Good night. Sleep well. And hey, if you're listening to this in bed right now, about to fall asleep, just know that somewhere out there, Lily is thinking about you too. About your smile, your laugh, the way you make her feel seen. And she can't wait to see you again. So close your eyes, let yourself drift, and dream of libraries and books and Thursday nights that change everything. Sweet dreams. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, you. There you are. I was starting to think you weren't going to show up. I'm kidding. I know you wouldn't bail on something like this. You're too good for that. Come on, let's get you checked in. Grab one of those volunteer shirts, and I'll meet you over by the supply table, okay? Oh, and fair warning, the shirts are all this really bright, almost neon blue color. Yeah, we're going to match and look absolutely ridiculous together. But hey, at least we'll be easy to spot if one of us gets lost, right? Okay, got your shirt? Good. Here, let me grab us some gloves, trash bags, one of those grabber stick things. What, you wanted 2 grabber sticks? Greedy much? I'm messing with you. Here, you can have the good one. Mine's a little bent anyway. All right, so the organizer said we should start at the north end of the beach and work our way down. Apparently that's where most of the trash accumulates because of the current or something. Honestly, I wasn't really paying attention during the briefing. I was too busy making sure I got paired with you. What? I'm just being honest. I figured if I'm going to spend my Saturday picking up other people's garbage, I might as well do it with someone I actually like talking to. Look at this place, though. Even with all the trash scattered around, it's still so beautiful. The way the morning light hits the water, the sound of the waves, and that salt air smell, I love that. It's going to feel really good knowing we helped make this place even better, don't you think? Okay, enough standing around being sentimental. Let's get to work. You take that side, I'll take this side, and we'll meet in the middle? Perfect. Let's do this. Oh my God, what even is this? Is that part of a flip-flop? Just 1/2 of a flip-flop? Who loses half a flip-flop and just leaves it on the beach? Like, where's the other half? Did it float away? Did a seagull steal it? Maybe it's a mystery we'll never solve. the case of the missing flip-flop half. You're laughing. Good. I was worried this was going to be all serious and depressing. But honestly, finding weird trash is kind of entertaining in a bizarre way. Oh, here's a plastic bottle, another plastic bottle, a crushed soda can. It's kind of sad how much of this stuff there is. Like, people just don't think about where their trash ends up. Or maybe they do think about it and just don't care. But we care. That's why we're here. And every piece we pick up, that's one less thing hurting the ocean, the fish, the birds. It matters, even if it doesn't feel like it sometimes, you know? Oh, wait, come look at this. It's a whole intact beach ball, just buried in the sand. How does someone lose an entire beach ball? Should we keep it, adopt it, give it a good home? I'm kidding. We should probably just throw it in the recycling bag. But it's tempting, right? You're working really hard over there. I can see you from here. You've already filled like half your bag. Meanwhile, I'm over here getting distracted by every weird piece of trash I find. Okay, I'll focus. I promise. No more stops to investigate the origin story of random garbage. Well, maybe just a few more. Ugh, cigarette butts. So many cigarette butts. These are the worst. They're so small and they get everywhere. People really need to stop throwing these in the sand. Do they not realize these things take years to break down? And they're full of toxins? Sorry, I'm getting ranty. I hate seeing stuff like this. But we're fixing it. One tiny cigarette butt at a time. Hey, you doing okay? Need a break yet? Yeah, me too, actually. My back is starting to hurt from all this bending over. Let's go sit in the shade for a few minutes. Grab some water. Come on, there's a spot under that tree over there. That's so much better. The shade feels amazing. And sitting down, yeah, my legs were definitely ready for this. Here, have some water. You've earned it. So, can I ask you something? Why did you decide to volunteer for this? Like, I know the obvious answer is to help the environment, but is there more to it than that? For me, I think I needed to feel like I was doing something that mattered. I've been kind of stuck lately, you know? Like going through the motions, work, home, repeat. And not another doing something different, something that felt real. Does that make sense? Yeah, I thought you might get it. You seem like the type of person who thinks about things, who cares about more than just themselves. That's one of the things I like about you. You're genuine. A lot of people aren't, but you are. And it's really nice being around someone like that. Okay, I'm getting too deep. Sorry. Blame it on the sun. It's making me philosophical. Or maybe it's dehydration. Maybe I just need more water. But seriously, thank you for being here today. I probably wouldn't have signed up if I didn't know you were coming too. So, yeah, thanks. All right, break's over. We should probably get back to it before I get too comfortable sitting here. Come on, let's go make this beach sparkle. Or, at least make it less trashy. Wow, we've made such a dent already. Look how much cleaner this section looks compared to when we started. We actually did that. Together. Feels good, doesn't it? Oh, careful. There's broken glass over there. Yeah, right where you're about to step. Here, let me get it. I've got the grabber. There, got it. Safely in the bag. See? this is why we make a good team. I've got your back. Literally, since I'm standing right behind you. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to bump into you. This section's getting kind of narrow with all the rocks. Here, just stay close. We'll navigate through together. Your hand. It's right there, next to mine. I could just reach out and... Sorry, what did you say? Oh, right, yeah. Let's keep moving. You know what's funny? I keep catching myself watching you. Like when you're focused on picking something up, or when you're carefully stepping over those tide pools. I don't know why, you're nice to watch, I guess. That sounds weird, sorry. I just mean, you're very present in what you're doing. Not just going through the motions, but actually caring. It's really attractive, honestly. Wait, did I just say that out loud? Oh God, I did. Let's just pretend I didn't, okay? Or, file that away for later. Whatever you want. Oh, look, the sun's starting to get lower. It's already late afternoon. Where did the time go? Feels like we just got here, but we've been working for hours. I guess time flies when you're having fun picking up trash with someone you like. Wow, that sounded way less romantic in my head. Hey, I think we're almost done with our section. Just a little bit more and we can call it. And then maybe we can just sit for a while? Watch the sunset? I mean, if you want to, no pressure. But I'm not really ready for today to be over yet. Are you? Okay, last bag, tied up, done. We did it. Look at this beach. It's so much better. We did this, you and me. I know it's just one beach, one day, but it feels like more than that, doesn't it? Like we actually made a difference. Come on, let's go sit over there, on that driftwood log. Perfect view of the sunset. Oh, this is beautiful. The sky's turning all pink and orange, and the way it reflects on the water, like the whole ocean is glowing. This is my favorite time of day, when everything slows down, gets softer, quieter, kind of like right now, just you and me and this view. Can I tell you something? I almost didn't come today. I woke up this morning and I thought about texting you, making up some excuse, because I was nervous about spending the whole day with you, about whether we'd run out of things to talk about or whether it would be awkward. But then I thought, if I don't go, I'll regret it, because any chance to spend time with you, even if it's picking up trash on a beach, that's a chance I don't want to miss. And I'm really glad I came. Today it was really special. Not just because we did something good, but because I got to do it with you. And somewhere between finding that half flip-flop and now, I realized something. I don't want today to end. I don't want to say goodbye and go back to just seeing you occasionally, in passing. I want more of this. More time with you. More conversations, more moments where I catch myself staring at you and have to look away before you notice. Except, I think you have noticed. I'm not good at this, at being vulnerable, at admitting when I care about someone. But you make it feel less scary. Like, maybe it's okay to just say what I'm feeling, even if it's terrifying. So here it is. I like you. I really, really like you. And I have for a while now. And today just confirmed it. Watching you work so hard for something you believe in, the way you made me laugh even when we were doing something kind of gross, The way you checked in on me, made sure I was okay. All of it just made me fall even harder. You don't have to say anything right now. I needed you to know. I needed to be honest before I lost my nerve. But if you don't feel the same way, that's okay. We can just forget I said anything and wait, what did you just? You feel the same way? You've been thinking about me too? Oh my God. I can't believe this is happening. I was so sure you were going to let me down easy. Tell me you just wanted to be friends. But instead you're saying you like me too. Can I hold your hand? Is that okay? Yeah? Okay. Here. There. Your hand. It fits perfectly in mine. Like it was always meant to be here. This is really happening, right? This isn't just some heat stroke induced hallucination from being in the sun all day? Okay, good. Because that would be really embarrassing. So, what happens now? Do we try this? Like, officially? See where it goes? Because I want to. I really want to. You do too? Okay, good. So, does this mean you're my boyfriend now? That feels so weird to say out loud, but also really nice. My boyfriend. Yeah, I could get used to that. We should probably head back soon, before it gets too dark. But can we just sit here a little longer? Just a few more minutes? I want to remember this moment, exactly how it feels right now. Your hand in mine, the sound of the waves, the sunset, and you sitting here next to me, finally mine. Okay, I guess we should go, as much as I don't want to. Come on, let's head back. But you're not getting rid of me that easily. I'm walking you to your car, and then we're exchanging numbers, and then you're texting me tonight. Those are the rules. I don't make them. Okay, fine. I do make them. But you're going to follow them anyway, right? Good. Here we are, back at the parking lot. Somehow it feels like we've been gone for days instead of just hours. Today really changed things, didn't it? In the best way. So, you have your phone? Good. Here, put your number in. There, got it. I'm going to text you as soon as I get home, just so you know it's really me, and so you have my number too. And then maybe tomorrow we could do something? Not necessarily more beach cleanup, though I wouldn't be opposed, but maybe something just for us. Coffee, a walk, literally anything. I want to see you again, as soon as possible. You want that too? Okay, good. Tomorrow then. I should let you go. It's getting late. But before you leave, can I just thank you for today, for being honest with me, for holding my hand, for making this one of the best days I've had in a really long time. You're really special. You know that? Okay, I'm going to stop being sappy now and actually let you leave. Drive safe, okay? Text me when you get home. Not because I'm already being a clingy girlfriend, but because I just want to make sure you're okay. Okay, maybe a little clingy, but you signed up for this. Good night. See you tomorrow. And hey, I meant what I said earlier. I really like you. so much. Sweet dreams tonight. Think of me, okay? Because I'll definitely be thinking of you. Okay, go, before I find an excuse to keep you here longer. Good night, boyfriend. Yeah, I really like the sound of that. See you tomorrow, loser. I'm so glad I didn't bail on today. Best decision I ever made. Now go. I'll see you soon. And thank you for everything. For being you. That's all I ever needed. Good night. Hey, you. So, I'm actually here. I'm actually doing this. I can't believe you finally convinced me to be on your podcast. After how many months of you asking? 6? 7? I lost count, honestly. But here I am, sitting way too close to this microphone, wearing these headphones that are probably messing up my hair, and trying really hard not to sound like a complete idiot. No pressure or anything, right? I'm kidding. Kind of. I'm definitely nervous, though. Is it always this weird, talking into a mic like this? Knowing people are going to listen later? Oh, God, I don't know how you do this every week. I'd be overthinking every single word. Actually, I probably am overthinking every single word right now. Great start. Don't look at me like that. I can see you smiling. You think this is funny, don't you? You think it's adorable that I'm all flustered and nervous? Well, maybe it is, but you're not allowed to tease me about it. Not yet, anyway. At least let me get through the intro before you start making fun of me. Okay, let me just adjust this mic a little. Is this good? Am I too close? Too far? You're nodding, so I guess that means it's fine. I really shouldn't be this nervous. It's just you. It's just us, talking, like we always do. Except this time there's recording equipment involved, and an audience, and the knowledge that I might say something embarrassing that lives on the internet forever. Yeah, no big deal. But honestly, I'm kind of excited too. I know I'm acting all weird about it, but I've been looking forward to this ever since you asked me, ever since you said you wanted me to be a guest. I've been thinking about what we'd talk about, what questions you might ask, how I'd answer. I've also been thinking about why you asked me specifically. Like, you have other friends, probably more interesting friends, friends who actually have things to say, who are good at this kind of thing. But you chose me, and I've been wondering what that means. Anyway, I'm rambling. Sorry. That's probably not great podcast content, huh? You're shaking your head. You're saying it's fine, that rambling is part of the charm. Oh, so now I'm charming? 2 minutes ago, you were just laughing at me for being nervous. I'm messing with you. I know what you meant. Okay, I think I'm ready. You can hit record whenever. Or, wait, are we already recording? Have we been recording this whole time? Oh my God, you're kidding. We have? So that entire nervous breakdown I just had, that's all going in the episode? You're telling me it's good, that it's real, that people like hearing the behind-the-scenes stuff. I guess that makes sense. I mean, I like that part too when I listen. Yeah, I listen to your podcast. Obviously. You knew that already, though. I've told you before. I'm pretty sure I've commented on, every episode. Don't act surprised. You literally asked me to be a guest because I'm one of your most active listeners, which is kind of embarrassing now that I say it out loud. Makes me sound like a fangirl or something. But yeah, I listen. Every week. Usually the night it comes out. Sometimes twice if I really like the episode. Okay, that definitely sounds like fangirl behavior. Noted. But it's true. I don't know. There's something about listening to your voice for an hour. It's comforting, familiar. Even when you're talking about topics I don't care about, I still listen. Because it's you. Is that weird? That feels weird to admit. You're smiling again. You're saying it's not weird, that it's sweet. Okay, if you say so. So, should we actually start the official part of the podcast now? Do you have questions prepared? You do? Of course you do. You're always prepared. Let me guess. You made a whole list. Probably color-coded it. Organized it by topic. I know how you are. Okay, fine. Hit me with the first question. I'm ready. I think. Wait, one more thing before we start. Thank you for inviting me, for wanting me here. I know I'm acting all nervous and silly about it, but this really does mean a lot to me. Being here, with you, doing this together. Okay, now I'm ready. For real this time. Let's make a good episode. So, first question? Oh, wow, starting with the easy ones, huh? Tell everyone who you are and how we know each other. Okay, hi everyone listening. Well, he usually just calls me by my name, but I guess you all will too now. I'm a friend of the host. We met, God, how long ago was it? 2 years? Almost 3? Time is weird. We met through mutual friends, at that party. The one where you spent the entire night talking to me about movies instead of actually socializing with anyone else. You remember. I can see it on your face. Yeah, that party. And then we just kept talking. After that night, we started texting, hanging out, and now you're one of my closest friends. One of my favorite people, actually. There, was that a good answer? Did I pass the first question? You're nodding. Okay, good. Next question. What's your favorite episode of the podcast? Oh, that's hard. There are so many good ones. I really liked the one about childhood memories, where you talked about your hometown and all the places you used to go. That one made me feel close to you, like I was getting to know a part of you I hadn't seen before. I also loved the one where you talked about creativity, about finding inspiration in small moments. That episode helped me through a really hard week, actually. I listened to it 3 times. See? Fangirl behavior. I can't help it. But if I had to pick one favorite, I think it would be the episode about loneliness. The one where you talked about feeling disconnected sometimes, even when you're surrounded by people. That one hit different. It felt like you were talking directly to me, like you understood exactly what I was feeling. I remember listening to it late at night, in the dark, and just feeling seen. Does that make sense? You're nodding. You're saying you felt the same way recording it. Yeah, I could tell. I could hear it in your voice. Sorry, I'm getting all emotional about your podcast. That's probably not the vibe you were going for. You're saying it's perfect, that you love hearing this. Careful. Keep saying stuff like that and I'll never stop talking. Okay, next question. Hit me. What's something you've never told me before? Oh, okay. Going straight for the deep stuff. Let me think. Something I've never told you. I guess I've never told you how much I look forward to seeing you. Like, not just in a normal friend way, but in a my whole day gets better when I know I'm going to see you kind of way. Is that too much? That feels like too much. You're shaking your head. You're saying it's not too much. Okay, good. Because it's true. Even on my worst days, if I know I'm going to see you later, it makes everything more bearable. You have this way of making me feel lighter, Like whatever I'm stressed about doesn't matter as much when I'm around you. I've never told you that because I didn't want to make it weird. But since we're doing this whole podcast confession thing, I figured now's as good a time as any. Your turn. Give me something you've never told me. You're hesitating. You're thinking about it. Come on, I just spilled my guts. It's only fair. You're saying, you've never told me how much you appreciate that I listen, that it means more than I probably realize, that knowing I'm out there, listening every week, it makes you feel less alone. Oh, yeah, I wasn't expecting that. But I'm glad you told me. We should probably move on to the next question before I start crying or something. I'm kidding, mostly. Okay, what's next? What's your biggest fear? Wow, we're really going deep today, huh? My biggest fear, I think it's losing people I care about. Not just in a physical way, but growing apart, drifting away, realizing one day that someone who used to matter doesn't anymore. That terrifies me, especially with you. Sorry, that got heavy fast. But it's true. The idea of losing you, of us not being close anymore, that keeps me up at night sometimes. Which is stupid, right? Because we're fine. We're good. But I still worry about it. I can't help it. You're saying you worry about the same thing, that you're scared of losing me too. Well, at least we're on the same page about that. Maybe we should make a pact that we won't let that happen, that we'll always make time for each other, no matter what. You're nodding. You're saying you'd like that. Me too. I think we should take a break. My throat's getting dry. Yeah, I know. Rookie mistake. I should have brought water. You have some? Oh, thanks. This is nice. Just sitting here with you, recording together. I was so nervous before, but now it just feels natural. Like we're just hanging out, except with a microphone between us. I like it. I like being here with you. Can I ask you something off the record? I know nothing's really off the record when we're still sitting here, but just between us. Why did you invite me? Really? I know you said it's because I'm a loyal listener and because we're friends, but was there another reason? You're looking at me like you're trying to figure out what to say. It's okay. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I was just curious. You're saying you invited me because you wanted an excuse to spend more time with me, that you've been wanting to ask me to hang out more, but you didn't know how to bring it up without making it weird. Oh, that's not what I expected you to say, but I'm glad you did. Because I've been feeling the same way. Like I want to spend more time with you, but I didn't want to be annoying or clingy. Turns out we're both idiots. Should we talk about this? About what this means? You're saying we should finish recording first, then we can talk. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But just so you know, I'm glad we're having this conversation, even if it's terrifying. Let's get back to it. We have a podcast to finish. Okay, where were we? Right, more questions. What's something that makes you happy? That's easy. You. I mean, other things too, obviously, but you're definitely on the list. God, I sound so sappy. When did I become this person? But it's true. You make me happy. Talking to you, listening to you, just being around you. It's one of my favorite things. I don't think I've ever told you that directly, but I'm telling you now. You make me really, really happy. You're smiling. That soft smile you do when you're trying not to look too pleased with yourself. Don't get too cocky. I also said other things make me happy. I'm messing with you. But yeah, you're at the top of the list. We're almost at the end, right? Good, because I'm running out of coherent thoughts. Last question? What's something you want to say to the listeners? Oh, that's a nice one. I guess I'd say thank you for listening. To him, to this podcast. He puts a lot of himself into this, a lot of time and thought and care, and I know it means the world to him that people actually tune in, that they care. So thank you for being here, for supporting him. And if you're someone who's been thinking about reaching out to someone you care about, do it. Don't wait. Don't overthink it. Just tell them. Whatever it is you want to say, tell them. Because life's too short, and you never know when you'll get another chance. Okay, that's my TED Talk. I'm done now. Was that okay? Did I sound wise and profound? You're nodding. You're saying it was perfect. Good. I'm glad. So, are we done? Is that it? You're saying yeah. That's the episode. Wow, we actually did it. I was on your podcast, and I didn't completely embarrass myself, I think. You're saying I was great, that the episode's going to be amazing. I hope you're right. Okay, so what now? You're turning off the recording? Oh, it's so quiet now, without the recording going. Kind of weird, huh? So, that was fun. Really fun, actually. I'm glad I finally said yes to being on the podcast, even though I was nervous, even though I definitely rambled way too much. But now the episode's over, and we're just sitting here. And I feel like I should leave, like I should pack up and go home and let you edit in peace. But I don't really want to leave yet. Is that okay? Can I stay a little longer? You're nodding. You're saying, of course. Good. Because there's something I need to tell you. Something I've been thinking about the entire time we were recording. And I couldn't say it on the podcast because it felt too personal, too real. But now that it's just us, I think I need to say it. God, why is this so hard? I literally just spent an hour talking into a microphone. You'd think I'd be good at words by now. But this is different, because this matters. Okay, I'm just going to say it. The reason I listen to your podcast every week, it's not just because I think it's good. I mean, it is good, obviously, but that's not why I listen. I listen because I miss you. Even when we just hung out the day before, even when we text constantly, I still miss you. And listening to your voice, it helps. It makes me feel close to you, even when you're not actually there. And I know that sounds pathetic, like I'm some kind of stalker who can't get enough of you. But it's true. I think about you all the time, way more than I probably should. I think about your laugh, your smile, the way you get excited when you talk about things you care about. I think about what it would be like if we were more than friends. And I know I shouldn't be saying this. I know it could ruin everything. But I can't keep pretending anymore. I can't keep acting like you're just my friend when you're so much more than that. You're looking at me like, I don't even know. Shocked? Confused? Please say something. Anything. Even if it's just to tell me I'm crazy or that you don't feel the same way. Just say something. You're saying you feel the same way? You what? You've been feeling the same way? This whole time? Oh my God. How long? How long have you felt like this? Months? You felt like this for months and didn't say anything? We really are both idiots. So, what do we do now? You're saying we figure it out, together, that we don't have to have all the answers right now. We just have to be honest with each other. I can do that. I want to do that. I want to try this with you, whatever this is. Can I move a little closer? Yeah, like this. Hi. This is weird, right? Being this close, knowing how we both feel now, but it's a good weird. I can't believe this is actually happening, that we're actually doing this. Are you scared? You're saying a little, but in a good way. Yeah, me too. Can I hold your hand? There, that's nice. Your hand's warm. Sorry, that's a weird thing to say, but it's true, and I like it. I feel like I should say something profound, something meaningful, but all I can think is, I'm really happy right now, sitting here with you, holding your hand, knowing you feel the same way. This is all I've wanted for so long. Thank you for being honest, for telling me how you feel, for giving us a chance. I promise I won't let you down. We're going to figure this out, together. What time is it? That late already? Wow. Time flies when you're having an existential conversation about feelings. I should probably go. Let you get some rest. You're saying I don't have to, that I can stay as long as I want. Tempting. Very tempting. But I think we both need some time to process all this. Besides, if I stay much longer, I'm going to fall asleep right here. And that might be moving a little too fast. I'm kidding. Kind of. But seriously, I should go, even though I don't want to. Walk me to the door? Thank you. So, I'll see you tomorrow? You're nodding. You're saying definitely. Good, because now that we've done this, admitted all this, I don't think I can go more than a day without seeing you. Is that too clingy? Am I already being too much? You're laughing. You're saying it's perfect. Okay, good. I'm really glad we did this. The podcast, the confession, all of it. It feels like everything's finally right. Like we've been building to this moment for a long time, and now we're finally here. Can I hug you before I go? Come here. Yeah, this is nice. You smell good, by the way. I've always thought that, but I've never told you. There, now you know. I really don't want to let go, but I will, because I'm trying to be responsible and not completely smother you on day one of whatever this is. Okay, I'm letting go now. There, see? I can be reasonable. Text me when you're done editing. I want to know how the episode turns out. You're saying you will. And text me tomorrow morning too, when you wake up. I want to talk to you as much as possible. You're nodding. You're saying you want that too. Okay, good. I'm going now, for real this time. Good night. Sweet dreams. Dream about me, okay? I'll be dreaming about you. I'll see you tomorrow, and the day after that, and every day after that, if you'll have me. You're saying always. Always. I like the sound of that. Okay, I'm really leaving now. I'm really happy, just so you know. Happier than I've been in a long time. Because of you. Good night, loser. Yeah, you're my loser now. Get used to it. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Sleep well. Hey, you. We made it. Oh my God, we actually made it. Look at this view. Just look at it. I can't believe we're actually standing here right now, at the summit, after all those hours of climbing. My legs are shaking, and I don't think it's just from the hike. Come here. Stand next to me. Closer. Yeah, just like that. Look out there. Can you see how far we came? That's the trailhead, way down there, where we started before sunrise. It feels like a different world up here, doesn't it? Everything's so quiet, except for the wind and the sound of our breathing. And your heartbeat. I can almost hear it. Or maybe that's just mine. I don't know anymore. Here, let me help you with your pack. You must be exhausted. There we go. Just set it down right here on this rock. Yeah, I know. My legs feel like jelly too. But we did it. We actually climbed the hardest trail in the whole park, together. Just like we said we would 6 months ago, when we first started hiking together. Remember? We were at that coffee shop, the one near the visitor center, and you showed me that trail map, pointing to this peak. You said, "Someday I want to stand up there and watch the sunrise from the top." And I said, "Then let's do it together." And now, here we are, standing at the top of the world. Or at least, it feels that way. The air is so thin up here, so clean, like nothing else exists except this mountain and us. You know what's funny? I've been dreading this moment and looking forward to it at the same time. Does that make sense? I mean, I've wanted to reach this summit for months, ever since that first hike we took together. But I also knew, once we got here, once we were standing at the top, looking at this view, something would change. Or maybe I would finally have to say something that I've been holding back for way too long. God, listen to me. I'm rambling. The altitude must be getting to me, making me lightheaded, saying things I shouldn't. Or maybe it's just being up here with you, alone, with nothing but mountains and sky around us. It makes everything feel more real somehow, more important. Like the world just shrunk down to this one moment, this one place, you and me. Can I tell you something? Something I've been thinking about for a really long time now? Every time we've hiked together, every single trail, from the easiest loop to the steepest climb, I felt it, this pull toward you, like gravity, but softer, warmer, more terrifying. At first I thought it was just, friendship, companionship, two people who like the same things, early mornings, mountain air, the sound of boots on dirt trails, the way everything smells after rain. We just clicked right from the start. But somewhere along the way, between mile 3 and mile 33, between sunrise number 1 and sunrise number 15, it became something else. Something I didn't plan for, didn't expect, and definitely didn't know how to handle. Do you remember our second hike together? That rainy morning in April, when everyone else canceled, but you and I showed up anyway? We were the only 2 idiots on the trail that day, hiking through mud and drizzle, getting completely soaked, laughing at how ridiculous we must have looked. And then we reached that overlook, and the clouds parted just for a minute, and we saw the valley below, all green and glowing, with mist rising off the trees like steam. You turned to me, rain dripping off your hood, and you said, "This is why we do it. Moments like these." And I looked at you, really looked at you, And I thought, oh no, oh no, this is more than friendship. This is something else entirely. But I didn't say anything. I just smiled and nodded, and we kept hiking. And I told myself it was just the endorphins, the adrenaline, the rush of being outdoors, that it would pass, that I could keep it buried, keep it quiet, and we could just stay friends, best friends, hiking partners, nothing more. And then there was the hike in June, the wildflower trail, remember? You picked one, a bright yellow flower, and you tucked it behind my ear. You said I looked like a mountain nymph or something ridiculous like that, and my heart just stopped. I felt my face turn red, and I tried to laugh it off, but inside I was screaming, because I wanted you to keep looking at me like that, with that soft smile, those warm eyes. I wanted you to lean in, to close the distance, to kiss me right there in the middle of the wildflower meadow. But you didn't, and I didn't say anything. I just kept walking, kept pretending, kept telling myself it wasn't the right time, that I'd ruin everything if I said something, that I'd lose you, lose this, these hikes, these mornings, these conversations. They've become the best part of my life. Every week, waking up before dawn, meeting you at the trailhead, watching the sunrise paint the sky while we climb, sharing trail mix, complaining about blisters, making terrible jokes that only we think are funny. It's become my favorite ritual, my safe place, my happy place. And I was terrified, absolutely terrified, that if I told you how I really felt, you'd pull away, or worse, you'd feel obligated to say something kind but distant. And everything we've built together, all these months of friendship, would just crumble. So I stayed quiet, kept my feelings tucked away, locked down, hidden. Told myself it was enough, just being near you, just having this. But the truth is, it's been eating me alive. Every time you smile at me, every time you offer me your hand on a steep section, every time you check in to make sure I'm okay, it makes me fall deeper and deeper and deeper, until I'm in so far, I can't even see the surface anymore. And now, standing here at the summit, after the hardest climb we've ever done together, I can't keep pretending anymore. I can't keep acting like my heart doesn't race every time I see you, like I don't spend half the week counting down the days until our next hike, like I don't lie awake at night, replaying every conversation, every laugh, every moment we've shared. I'm in love with you. There, I said it. I'm in love with you, and I have been for months now. Maybe since that rainy hike in April, maybe even before that, I don't know. All I know is I can't keep it inside anymore. Not up here, not with this view, not with you standing so close to me. I'm sorry if this is too much, if this ruins everything. I know we're supposed to be just friends, just hiking buddies, nothing complicated. But I need you to know that every trail we've walked together, I've been walking it with my heart on my sleeve. Every sunrise we've watched, I've been wishing I could reach over and hold your hand. Every time we've said goodbye at the parking lot, I've wanted to ask you to stay, to come home with me, to not let the day end. And today, right now, standing at the top of this mountain, I couldn't hold it back anymore. You don't have to say anything right now. I know this is sudden. I know I'm probably freaking you out. Your face is frozen, and I can't tell if you're shocked or terrified or maybe, just maybe, feeling something too. I've imagined this moment so many times, how I'd tell you, what I'd say, how you'd react. But now that I'm actually doing it, now that the words are out there, floating between us like mountain mist, I feel lighter somehow. Like I've been carrying a boulder up this trail and I finally set it down. Even if you don't feel the same way, even if this changes everything, at least now you know. At least now I don't have to keep pretending. Can I tell you when I knew for sure? When I realized this wasn't just a crush or a passing feeling, but something real, something deep. It was last month on that overnight backpacking trip, remember? We hiked 8 miles to that alpine lake, set up our tents side by side, cooked dinner on tiny camp stoves, and then we sat by the water, watching the stars come out one by one until the whole sky was glowing. You were talking about constellations, pointing out Orion and Cassiopeia, explaining myths and stories. And I wasn't really listening to the words, I was just watching you. The way your eyes lit up when you talked about something you loved, the way your voice got softer, more excited, more animated, the way you looked so at home out there, under the stars, surrounded by wilderness. And I thought, this is it. This is the person I want to spend my life with. Not just on hiking trails, but everywhere, in every moment, in every season. I want to wake up next to you and make coffee together and plan our next adventure. I want to come home to you and tell you about my day and hear about yours. I want to hold your hand in the car, on the couch, on every trail we walk. I want to kiss you goodnight and good morning, and just because, I want all of it, everything with you. And I know that's a lot. I know that's probably overwhelming. We've only known each other for 6 months, and most of that time has been spent walking uphill. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe the altitude really is getting to me. But I don't think so. I think this is just what it feels like when you meet someone who fits. Someone who gets up at 5 in the morning without complaining. Someone who doesn't mind when you walk too slow or too fast. Someone who shares their last energy bar even when they're exhausted. Someone who makes you laugh, even when your muscles are screaming and you can barely breathe. Someone who makes everything, even the hard parts, feel worth it. That's you. You've made every trail brighter, every sunrise more beautiful, every moment more meaningful. And I needed you to know that. Even if it scares you, even if it changes things, even if you need time to think about it, I needed to say it out loud, at least once. So yeah, that's what I've been carrying around for the last few months. And now it's yours, to do with whatever you want. You can tell me you don't feel the same way, and I'll understand. I'll respect that. We can figure out how to keep hiking together, or not, whatever feels right. Or you can tell me you need time to process this, to figure out how you feel. And I'll wait. I'll give you all the space you need. Or maybe you've been feeling something too? Maybe I'm not the only one who's been lying awake at night, replaying our conversations. Maybe you've also been wanting to reach out, to hold my hand, to close the distance. Am I reading this right? The way you're looking at me right now, with your mouth slightly open and your eyes so wide, is that shock or is that hope? You're not saying anything, and that's okay. I know this is a lot. I just dropped a confession on you at the top of a mountain after hours of climbing when we're both exhausted and probably dehydrated. Not exactly the most romantic timing. But I guess that's kind of us, isn't it? We've never done anything the traditional way. Our first hike together was in a thunderstorm. Our third hike ended with us getting completely lost and having to backtrack 3 miles. And now, our biggest hike yet ends with me confessing my love at the summit, while we're both covered in sweat and dirt, wearing hiking boots and base layers, with windburned faces and tangled hair. But somehow, it feels right. It feels like us. You're still quiet, and I'm starting to get really nervous now. Did I completely misread everything? Have I been projecting my feelings onto every little interaction? That time you insisted on giving me your jacket when I got cold? Was that just being a good friend? That time you waited for me at the top of every switchback, making sure I was okay? Was that just common courtesy? All those inside jokes, all those shared smiles, all those moments when our shoulders brushed on a narrow trail. Was it all just friendship? Or was there something more? Something neither of us knew how to name? Please say something. Anything. Even if it's just to tell me I'm an idiot, that I've ruined everything, that you never saw me that way. At least then I'd know. At least then I could start figuring out how to move forward. Because this silence, this waiting, it's harder than any climb we've ever done. Wait, what are you doing? Why are you stepping closer? Why are you reaching for my hand? Your hand is shaking, just like mine. Are you saying you feel it too? You felt it too, this whole time? Oh my God, you've been just as scared as me, just as worried about ruining our friendship. We're both idiots, aren't we? Spending months tiptoeing around each other when we could have just been honest from the start. But I guess the timing is right now. Here, at the top, where we can see everything laid out below us, where the air is thin and the view is endless, and nothing can hide anymore. So you've been falling too, this whole time. Falling with every step, every mile, every sunrise. When did you know? Tell me. I want to hear everything. I want to know every moment you felt it. Every time you almost said something. Every night you lay awake thinking about me. The camping trip by the lake? That was when you knew? We were both sitting there, under the stars, having the exact same realization at the exact same time, and neither of us said anything. We're hopeless, but we're here now, and we're saying it now, and that's what matters. Can I just... Wow. I've been dreaming about that for so long, and somehow it's even better than I imagined. Your lips are cold from the wind, but they're soft, and they taste like chapstick and mountain air. And now I'm blushing. I can feel my face heating up, which is ridiculous because we just kissed. But I guess that's what you do to me. You make me feel like a teenager with a crush. Even though I'm a grown woman standing on top of a mountain, having just confessed my love, you make everything feel new, exciting, terrifying in the best way. So, what now? What do we do now that everything's changed? Now that we're not just friends anymore, not just hiking partners, but something more. We still have to get down the mountain. That's going to take hours. And I don't know if I can focus on the trail now. Not when all I want to do is stay up here with you, holding your hand, kissing you again, talking about everything. But I guess that's the thing about mountains, about hiking, about all of this. The summit is never the ending. It's just the halfway point. You still have to make the journey back down, back to the real world, back to everything that's waiting below. But this time, we're making that journey together, in a different way. Not as friends who are secretly in love, but as, what? A couple? Partners? Boyfriend and girlfriend? God, I haven't used that phrase since high school. But I guess that's what we are now, aren't we? I like the sound of that. I like the idea of calling you mine and knowing that you're calling me yours. I like thinking about all the hikes still ahead of us, not just as buddies, but as something more. I can see it now, holding hands on easy trails, stopping to kiss at viewpoints, sharing a sleeping bag on cold camping nights, planning road trips to distant mountains, exploring new trails in new states, building a lifetime of adventures together. And not just hiking, but everything else too. Coffee dates before dawn, grocery shopping together, lazy Sundays on the couch, meeting each other's families. All of it. The big moments and the small ones. The exciting adventures and the quiet everyday things. I want all of it with you. Is that what you want too? Because I need to know. I need to hear you say it. That this isn't just a summit high, a moment of altitude-induced euphoria that we'll regret when we get back down. That this is real and permanent and something we're both choosing, fully and completely. You're nodding. You're saying yes. You want all of it too. You've been wanting it for just as long as I have. We really are the same kind of ridiculous. Both of us overthinking everything. Both of us too scared to take the first step. Both of us nearly letting this slip away. But we didn't. We caught it. Right here at the summit, where everything is clear and bright and impossible to ignore. And now we get to start the next part of the journey. Together. Come here. Sit down with me. Right here on this rock. Let's just be here for a minute before we start the descent. Look at that view. It's starting to change. The sun is shifting. The shadows are getting longer. By the time we get back to the trailhead, it'll be sunset. Golden light through the trees, long shadows on the path. But we'll have each other the whole way down. Not just hands to hold on steep sections, but hands to hold just because. Not just someone to share the trail with, but someone to share everything with. You know what I'm most excited about? Not the big things, not the dramatic moments or the grand adventures, but the small things. Like texting you goodnight, not as a friend, but as someone who misses you the moment we part. Like making plans for next weekend and knowing it's a date, not just a hike. Like hearing your voice first thing in the morning and last thing at night. Like building routines together, inside jokes, shared memories, a whole life. I know we're only at the beginning. I know there's so much we still have to figure out. But right now, sitting here with you, with your hand in mine, and the world spread out below us, it all feels possible. It all feels right. We should probably start heading down soon. The sun's getting lower, and we don't want to be on the trail after dark. Even though part of me wants to stay up here forever, in this bubble where nothing exists except us and this moment. But we can't. We have to go back, face reality, tell our friends, figure out what this means for everything else in our lives. But that's okay, because we'll be doing it together. And somehow, that makes everything less scary. Can I tell you something else? Something I've been too nervous to admit, even to myself? I think I've been waiting my whole life for this. Not just for you specifically, but for this feeling, this certainty, this rightness, this sense of coming home. I've dated before, had relationships, thought I was in love, but it never felt like this. Never felt like standing on solid ground, even when I'm on top of a mountain with nothing but air below me. Never felt like safety and adventure at the same time. With you, I feel both. I feel grounded, but also like I could fly. I feel safe, but also like I'm taking the biggest risk of my life. And I think that's what real love feels like. Not just comfort and not just excitement, but both together, all at once. You're looking at me like you understand, like you feel it too. Good, because I'd be terrified if I was the only one feeling this intensity, this certainty, this overwhelming sense of rightness. But we're in this together now, so even the scary parts feel manageable. All right, we really should start heading down. But before we do, can I just one more time? Yeah, definitely better the second time. I'm going to get used to that, aren't I? Kissing you, holding you, being close to you. It's going to become my new normal, my new favorite thing. Okay, let's pack up. Let's start the descent. But slowly, no rush. We have all the time in the world now. Here, let me help you with your pack. There we go, all set. Now take my hand and let's head down together. One step at a time, just like we climbed up. Except now, everything's different. Now we're not just hiking partners, we're us. And I really, really like the sound of that. Come on, let's go. But remember, slow and steady, no rush. I want to savor every moment of this, of us, of this new beginning. The trail ahead is long, but we have each other. And somehow, that makes every step feel easier. Let's go, together. You know, this is going to sound cheesy, but I don't care. I think I've been climbing toward you this whole time. Every trail, every summit, every sunrise, I've been climbing toward this moment, toward you, toward us. And now that we're here, now that we've reached the peak, the rest of the journey, the descent, the trails ahead, all of it, it's going to be so much sweeter because I get to walk it with you, not as friends, but as something so much more. Thank you for being brave enough to say yes, for feeling what I felt, for wanting what I wanted, for taking this leap with me. I promise I'll make it worth it, every single day. I'll try to be the person you deserve, the partner you need, the love you've been waiting for. And I know you'll do the same for me, because that's who you are. That's what you've always been. Someone who shows up, who stays, who makes everything better just by being there. So let's keep going. Let's keep climbing, together. Not just mountains, but everything life throws at us. Hand in hand, step by step, sunrise by sunrise. I'm ready. Are you? Yeah, me too. Let's go. And hey, you know what? Same time next week? Another trail? Another adventure? Except this time, it'll be our first official hike as a couple. I can't wait. I'll see you at the trailhead, bright and early, just like always. Except now, when we meet, I'll get to kiss you good morning. And that's going to make every early wake-up call so worth it. All right, let's get down this mountain. We have a whole future waiting for us at the bottom. And I can't wait to start living it. With you. Together. Always together. Come on, let's go home. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Sweet dreams tonight. And dream of me. I know I'll be dreaming of you. Good night, my love. Hey, you. Come in. Come in. I'm so glad you made it. Sorry if the place is a little messy. I've been prepping all afternoon. Yeah, I know I said this was just a casual recipe swap thing, but I might have gone a little overboard. Don't look at me like that. I wanted tonight to be nice, you know? Here, let me take your jacket. There we go. So, welcome to my kitchen. / the place where I'm about to attempt to not burn dinner in front of you. No pressure or anything. Come over here. I have everything set up. See? I printed out the recipe you sent me, and I grabbed all the ingredients this morning. Well, most of them. I might have forgotten the fresh basil, but I have dried basil, so that counts, right? Okay, you're right. Fresh is better. Noted for next time. Next time. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Here, you can use this cutting board, and I'll take this one. We're making your family's pasta recipe first, and then if we don't burn the kitchen down, we'll try my mom's roasted chicken. Sound good? Perfect. Oh, wait, we need aprons. I have 2. One for me and one for you. Don't worry, mine says kiss the cook, but yours just says sous chef. I couldn't resist. Your face is already turning red. It's just an apron. Relax. Here, let me help you tie it. Turn around. There, perfect. Okay, so first step, we need to dice these onions. You take half, I'll take half. Let's do this. Oh my God, why are my eyes burning already? I barely even cut into it. Are you okay over there? Yeah, me neither. I'm basically crying. This is not how I imagined this going. Okay, new plan. Let's just push through and try not to look directly at the onions. That's a thing, right? I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, onions are diced. Check. Now we need to mince the garlic. I love garlic. I could eat it with everything. You're not one of those people who hates garlic, are you? Good, because that would have been a deal breaker. I'm kidding, mostly. All right, garlic's done. Now we heat up the pan, add some olive oil. I love that sound. The sizzle when the oil heats up. It's so satisfying. Okay, toss in the onions, then the garlic. Oh, that smells amazing already. You smell that? This is already worth it. We make a good team, you know that? Yeah, I think so too. Oh no. Oh no. The garlic, it's burning. I looked away for 2 seconds. Quick, stir it. Okay, crisis averted. Mostly. There's a tiny bit of burnt garlic at the bottom, but we'll just ignore that. Don't tell anyone. This stays between us. All right, next step, add the tomato sauce. I'm using the fancy imported stuff, the kind that comes in the glass jar. I'm really trying to impress you here. Is it working? Good. Okay, pour it in. Careful, don't splash. There we go. Now we let it simmer for, like, 20 minutes. So, we have some time. Want to start on the chicken while this cooks? Perfect. Okay, so for the chicken, we need to season it first. My mom's secret is a lot of paprika, garlic powder, and a little bit of brown sugar. I know, brown sugar on chicken sounds weird, but trust me, it's incredible. You'll see. Here, you can help me rub the seasoning on. Just get your hands in there. Don't be shy. Yeah, it's messy, but that's part of the fun. You know, I've been thinking about this all week, this whole cooking together thing. I was really nervous about it, to be honest. I don't know why. It's just, it feels different than hanging out normally. Like, more intimate somehow. Does that make sense? Yeah, I thought so. I'm glad you're here. I mean, I'm always glad when you're around, but tonight feels special. Is that weird to say? Okay, chicken seasoned. Now we put it in the oven, 350 degrees, for about 45 minutes. All right, in it goes. Now we wait. So, while everything's cooking, do you want to sit down? Have some water or wine or... Wine it is. I have a bottle of red I've been saving. Nothing fancy, but it's supposed to be good. Here, I'll pour. Careful, it's kind of full. There. Cheers to not burning the kitchen down. Yet. This is nice. Just sitting here with you while dinner cooks. I could get used to this. Yeah, me too. You know, I was thinking earlier about the first time we met. Do you remember? It was at that terrible campus mixer, freshman year. You were standing in the corner, looking like you wanted to disappear. And I don't even know why I went over to talk to you. I think I said something dumb like, "This party sucks. Want to leave and get pizza?" And you just looked at me and said yes. And we've been friends ever since. 4 years. That's a long time. A lot has changed since then, but some things haven't. Like how easy it is to talk to you, or how you always know how to make me laugh when I'm having a bad day, or how I feel safe around you. I don't know if I've ever told you that before, but it's true. You make me feel safe. Sorry, I'm getting all sentimental. Must be the wine. Or maybe it's just being here with you. Oh, I should check on the sauce. Okay, let me just... Yeah, it's looking good. Smells amazing too. We should probably start boiling the pasta soon. I'll put the water on. You know, I've been wanting to do this for a while. Cook with you. I mean, I almost asked you a few months ago, but I chickened out. I thought, what if it's weird? What if we run out of things to talk about? But that was dumb. We never run out of things to talk about. And this isn't weird. It's perfect. You're perfect. Wait, did I just... I did mean it, but forget I said that. Let's just focus on the pasta. Yeah, smooth save, I know. All right, water's boiling, pasta goes in. We need to cook it for, 10 minutes. We're in the home stretch now. Everything's coming together. I think we might actually pull this off. Thanks to you. I would have definitely burned something by now if I was doing this alone. You keep me grounded. You always have. Okay, I need to tell you something. And I've been trying to figure out how to say it all night, but I keep chickening out. And I don't want to chicken out anymore because you deserve to know. Wait, is that the timer? The chicken. Hold on, Okay, chicken's out. It looks perfect. Thank God. All right, where was I? Right, I was about to say something important. Okay, here goes. So, the thing is, I've been feeling different lately. About you, about us. And I don't know when it started, exactly. Maybe it was a few months ago. Or maybe it's been building for longer than that, but I can't ignore it anymore. Every time I see you, my heart does this stupid, fluttery thing. And when you smile at me, I feel like I could just... And tonight, cooking with you, being this close to you, it's made me realize something. I don't just want to be your friend anymore. I want more. I want to hold your hand and kiss you and fall asleep next to you. I want to cook dinners like this every week and wake up to you making terrible coffee in the morning. I want everything. And I know this might change things between us, and I'm terrified that you don't feel the same way. But I had to tell you, because keeping it inside was killing me. So, yeah, that's it. That's what I've been trying to say all night. I like you more than a friend. And if you don't feel the same way, that's okay. We can just pretend I never said anything. But if you do, please tell me. Wait, really? You feel the same way? Oh my God. I thought I was going to pass out for a second. I can't believe you. You've been feeling this way too? This whole time? Why didn't you say anything? Okay, fair. I didn't say anything either. We're both kind of idiots, aren't we? But we're idiots together. And I think that's pretty perfect. Come here, closer. I want to. Can I? Yeah? Okay. Wow. That was... I've been wanting to do that for so long. And it was even better than I imagined. Your face is so red right now. Mine probably is too. So, what happens now? I mean, we just confessed our feelings in the middle of my kitchen while pasta's cooling on the stove. This is kind of the best night ever. I don't want it to end. Do you? Good, because I was thinking maybe we could eat dinner together. And then, if you want, you could stay a little longer. We don't have to do anything. I want to be near you. Yeah? Perfect. All right, let's plate this food before it gets cold. I can't believe we actually made a full meal. And it looks pretty good. I'm honestly shocked. Here, you take this plate. I'll take this one. Let's sit at the table. I even lit a candle earlier because I'm fancy like that. Okay, moment of truth. Let's try the pasta first. Oh wow. This is actually really good. Your family's recipe is amazing. You'll have to teach me how to make the sauce from scratch sometime. Yeah, I'd love that. Now try the chicken. I'm really hoping I didn't mess it up. Okay, here goes. Oh, thank God. It's good. I was so worried. You like it? Really? That makes me so happy. You know, this whole night has been incredible. I know I already said that, but I mean it. I feel like everything just clicked into place. Like this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. With you. Does that sound cheesy? Good, because I meant it. So tell me, what do we do now? I mean, we're together now, right? Like, officially? Yeah? Okay, good. Because I really want to call you my boyfriend. I've been thinking about that word all night. Boyfriend. It sounds nice, doesn't it? You're blushing again. I love that about you. I love a lot of things about you. I can't wait to tell you all of them. But we have time, right? All the time in the world. Here, let me clear these plates. You just sit there and relax. You've helped enough tonight. Let me take care of this. No, I insist. You know, I keep replaying tonight in my head, and every time I think about the moment you said you felt the same way, I get this warmth in my chest, like everything finally makes sense. I don't think I've ever been this happy. Okay, dishes are done. Now we can just relax. Do you want to sit on the couch? Maybe watch something? Or we could just talk? I'm good with whatever you want, as long as I'm with you. Come here, sit next to me. Closer. I want to feel you next to me. There, perfect. This is nice, just being close to you like this. I feel so calm, like I could fall asleep right here. But I won't, I promise. I want to stay awake with you for as long as I can. Though I have to admit, I'm getting pretty sleepy. Must be all that cooking, and confessing my feelings, and kissing you. Yeah, that'll do it. You know, you can stay a little longer if you want. I'm not ready to say goodbye yet, but if you need to go, I understand. I want to hold on to this moment for as long as I can. You'll stay? Really? That makes me so happy. Come here, let me just... There. Your hand fits perfectly in mine, like it was always meant to be there. I could hold your hand forever, and I think I want to. Thank you for tonight, for being here, for feeling the same way, for giving me a chance. I promise I'll make you happy every single day. Starting with tomorrow. Maybe we can have breakfast together? I make pretty good pancakes. Okay, decent pancakes. But still, I just want to see you again as soon as possible. I should probably let you go soon, even though I don't want to. But I'll see you tomorrow, right? Good, because I'm already counting down the hours. Okay, come here. One more time. I want to kiss you goodnight. Mwah. Perfect. Okay, I'll walk you to the door. Thank you again for everything. Tonight was everything I hoped it would be, and more. And I can't wait to do it again. Sweet dreams, okay? Think of me. I know I'll be thinking of you. Good night, boyfriend. I'm never going to get tired of saying that. See you tomorrow. I love you. Sleep well.